Hello there. It's been a hell of a week for no particular reason. I've been asked a lot lately about how you lead through disruption. We are in an unprecedented time of disruption, and perhaps we should ban that word. COVID has changed a lot of things, but also many of these were inevitable changes. It's very hard to give really specific advice based on all the different sectors out there, knowing that some industries are highly disrupted by what's happening now, and some others were very prepared for a different kind of future anyway, whereas for others this was a catastrophe. As leaders, especially if you're a bit seasoned, you might be inured to even this level of disruption. You might just know that you can handle it because of your inherent skills and capabilities, but your team probably doesn't feel quite the same way. And I have found a bit of imagery really useful to help leaders in that scenario. You have to imagine that you are walking in a coastal forest. It might even be a familiar coast to you. And you're walking, but it's completely dark. And in that scenario, you know that there is peril. There is a cliff somewhere. And it's dark, and it's easy in the dark to become disoriented. So you have to think about two things, and I call them the torch and the lighthouse. And this is how you can lead people in times of disruption. The torch is the idea that you have a group of people following you, perhaps without your skills and capabilities, but you can see at least 5 or 6 feet, 5 or 6 days ahead of you. And you use your torch to illuminate it so everybody following you can see at least the next few steps. But they also need a lighthouse. They need to see every once in a while that light comes shining round that illuminates the broader area and helps you know that this is the direction we're heading in. You as a leader, use that imagery for yourself and realize that you're going to need to update your team more often than you ever have. You're going to need to give them repeated briefings on what's happening next, even when it seems like they should know. It's their job to know this is what's next. Because for them, it can appear that they're in unfamiliar terrain, there is unending peril somewhere, and they look round and they can't see the ground beneath them or in front of them. You have to be the one who illuminates it on a regular basis so people can continue to see, this is what I'm doing this week, this is what I'm doing for the next 2 weeks. But they also need to know that what they're doing this week and the next 2 weeks is leading them towards the light. And yeah, I know, the lighthouse is going to move. But it's not going to shift radically and become behind you at some point. And you know, as long as you can see the ground in front of you and the lighthouse in the distance, you're not going to fall off a cliff. This is how we as leaders, I think, have to help our teams. It's not nannying them, it's not babying them, it's not infantilizing them. It's simply helping them at a time when they can feel extreme peril all around them and they want to avoid walking into the closest tree.